So my name is Darren Price. I've been in hospitality since the age of 16, working for some large hotel chains, bespoke properties, and I started on my own in 2006. When you're letting a pub, and when you buy a pub, you are very much a custodian of that building because it's an integral part of a community. The Boars Head was built to service the castle, which no longer exists, but the bishop lived in the castle, and it was noted as a significant coaching inn, built in 1597. It's the oldest public house in Bishop's Castle. Originally had stabling for 23 horses, so it would have been a very, very big part of the castle and its goings-on. Has the pig barn, which is known as the Curly Tail, and that's 17th century. It was built and it has had various lives, from a boat building to a pig barn to a function room, and then in the 80s it was converted into holiday accommodation. It has a priest hole in the what we call the TV lounge stroke cinema room. That's the oldest part of the building, and as you move up it's referred to as the new extension, but that was actually built in 1642. So it's all very old and very protected. So very often the floors are uneven, the furniture may be slightly wonky or propped up with something, but that just gives it more character. Bishop's Castle itself, I think, is overpubbed. So my decision was firmly based on how it would impact and what it would bring still to the community. I would say that for me, it's been a good decision. It's strengthened other properties. It's proved very popular, but you can't just simply take something away from a community if they need it. And I wanted it still to be a pub, and I wanted it to be able to be reopened if the town needed it to be so. But there are 5, and I'm pleased to say that they are doing well. And now I contribute to the community in other ways by bringing groups into the town who can spend their money and support local business. I'm an experienced operator and well-travelled myself. I've used Sykes, I've used other agencies, and I would say that the support and the property quality that I found as a person who was booking fitted where I wanted to be pitched in the market. I see Sykes as having properties that are a better quality, that maybe are marketing to the segment that I saw would want to use this. I would recommend Sykes from a point of view as an owner or a booker. Curly Tail accommodation has always been very popular for older guests because it's on the ground floor. Some of the rooms have only a small step into. Parking is right directly outside your door, and they're independent. They have their own access. So all being en suite and very spacious, they've always appealed to guests. One theme that keeps coming back to me from feedback is, and it's still a pub. It's still a pub, and it is. It hasn't changed. Yes, there's a sauna where the gents were, but in all essence, the bar remains the same. The cellar, they can order what they want to drink and serve it themselves. We can provide a lesson in how to pour, or they very often refer to YouTube and just like to get on with it. It's a business that will continue to grow. It's not an easy thing to achieve. You have to get over licensing issues, planning issues, and it also has to be in an area where people want to go. I'm surprised all the time by how many people say we didn't go very far. We walked, we cycled, but everything was here, and they refer and liken it to an all-inclusive abroad because it has something for everybody. Hospitality is a great job. It actually isn't a job, it's a way of life.